Salisu. Na me follow story ne kakra. On say Liverpool for ne Crystal Palace centre back Magay Arechi personal agreement. Ama Magay aja tumu say oba ko sign 5-year contract deal with Liverpool. Na Crystal Palace per se omu slow get transfer ne down kakra because omu pay replacement. Oliver Glasner a oye coach Edema Crystal Palace no ebo 3 back. Na sa 3 back no oyusu Magay as a left centre back. Enti se Magay free boboko nim no join Liverpool team ni ma. E wose okope a perfect replacement oba the left centre back role no betimabo. At the same time transfer no e be enti wose yenya player obeba Premier League ni ma or ti Premier League na se adaptation nkoye problem. Eno ana Crystal Palace for no tutu omani. Omo kase omo net ne wide no. Omahu ne se Ghana ni abrante efe ne se Mohamed Salisu no. Ombetima akwa no. Currently, se oko star Louis Day eye Monaco omaso ya. Se wo check Monaco center back se omu use na. Mohamed Salisu enya playing time. Akwa akoye abrante efe se Eric Dyer mo ana we akire ho. Enti Mohamed Salisu na nkasa no opetima onso benya playing time no apeke ne form. A obetima nya se World Cup ne betima ko bi. Eka ho bi ana Crystal Palace for no etimia contacte abrante efe se Mohamed Kudus ana ne entorai say availability at saying na team friends at Crystal Palace at the club akokra mo mo ko Monaco ni say ente bi a transfer ni ba be close enti se odru sa period where was say availability on the market no say oko Monaco Salisu nse de nya bimbo enti uka say okope na easily ombre ana Crystal Palace for contact Mohamed Salisu ene ne camp no by king the woman ye say omo ko for loan ana Crystal Palace for ayo madwen say omo pese omo kofa Mohamed Salisu enye permanent deal eye loan mum ana Crystal Palace for na propose for Mohamed Salisu enye Crystal Palace nko Olympiacos esusu wo Greece omo susu approach Mohamed Salisu Olympiacos deal ne de eye permanent so far eye 2 clubs ana approach Mohamed Salisu Crystal Palace ana team friends Olympiacos by a banner 2 clubs no be ready Yesi Mohamed Salisu ebe prefer say obe join Crystal Palace bobukon because I want kwa nipa dodo na be hunu so okay. So far Mohamed Salisu Crystal Palace ana team e friend say Olympiacos anaba for brand e friend say Mohamed Salisu. Na Al Ittihad was Saudi Arabia. Sa woko Saudi Arabia na wo ka top 4 clubs omo ho a Al Ittihad e ka ho bi. That's the reason why Saudi Public Investment Fund no almost so sponsors have 4 clubs Al Ittihad eka ho. Na Al Ittihad no mo pese omo dominate no almost so etimi compete with Saudi League no. Eka ho bi ana omo call England. Ekofa midfield defense say N'Golo Kante. Edene ba Al Ittihad bobuko nim. N'Golo Kante ebe piem ewo Al Ittihad wo Saudi no. Ne 3rd season ana we rem no. Ne contract ebe wunyame ya adoma 2026. Na abrantie no aye N'Golo Kante aye kana asemi. Or you're the 2nd highest paid player. Al Ittihad bobuko nim. Oko Al Ittihad player this kakesi pano. Aye Karim Mustafa Benzema. Oji 50 million euros a year. The otosum yenu aye N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante susuji 25 million euros a year. The 2nd highest paid player. Mena woka say Monaco for contacte Al Ittihad for say omo pe N'Golo Kante. Monaco for a contacte Al Ittihad say omo pe N'Golo Kante. Na waba be same finfin ho na wabeka Denis Zakaria Lamine Camara ana Paul Labili Pogba e won finfin ho ezinache say France eje World Cup ni finfin ho no N'Golo Kante Paul Pogba no Monaco for approach Al Ittihad say omo pe N'Golo Kante so on be same finfin ho na nkoni Denis Zakaria ni Pogba mo ana branch defense Lamine Camara mo mumbundua on say this season Monaco be compete with Champions League and omo try some betima compete agi league no e dey free PH in 17 N'Golo Kante enye omo nkwa Paris FC omo so ye newly promoted team our France Paris FC so abasa omo pe N'Golo Kante na ken Xavi Simons Spurs Chelsea and Leipzig ken come no said odi two bia no enye news biem obi anim say Xavi Simons e wo London na ye ka say na London na Xavi Simons e wo no enye ono nkwa ono Xavi Simons Faustino Simons eye ni nua bono na time bi o make sure say obey operation work e dia ma Xavi Simons ana ne agency no sa omo na akopiem e wo London na ne nyina ne say obekọ Chelsea obekọ Spurs de di kan Faustino Simons ana Xavi Simons agency no ken oma ka kire Spurs say ombe join Spurs a ompe say omo gi £200,000 a week ana ombe gi free Spurs so £200,000 a week. Sa £200,000 a week a Xavi Simons Spurs or free Spurs or no. Eba sa na oba akoye the highest paid player. I was Spurs bobuku nim. Currently, Spurs team no di ogis kakese pa no. Eya brand friend say Christian Romero oje £195,000 a week. Xavi Simons nimia bema Faustino Simons aka chere Spurs say so mo be join dia eye £200,000 a week. Xavi Simons ye na kumemu no eye Chelsea or reject every single club eba na fame so person join Chelsea bobu kunim na wa twen Chelsea for che Chelsea ntimini Leipzig can agree ye ana eso abepie mo London eno na ama Leipzig mpanyimfo aka che Xavi Simons say omo de pressure ni omo so ade kronti a Leipzig for epeso omo dis kakese na pressure ni omo so no Leipzig for aka che Xavi Simons entire say omo gis kakese free Manchester United for Benjamin Sesko so financially omo okay. And yes, omo niska.
But say so mama permission so Land.
Yes.
Waba betu. On Spurs because on Chelsea be din komo. Obi ntimi amane 70 billion e so return na.
Owo so ba. Says
Obi ntimi ntwa 70 billion so.
Ebetima ba say on betima te so buy e wo say eye fee Leipzig for any beso.
Chelsea ache.
Because
of Nicola Jackson ne Nkunku ntimi nkoyi.
Yeah.
But Obeba London, you're not Chelsea aka bibia che no.
Chelsea aka bibia che no. Ana Spurs so aka bibia che no.
Sombra.
On sombra.
Because Chelsea tom you know chna.
Mo ton. Eno na ama Spurs for no Xavi Simons nya Faustino no. Aka che Spurs say Obeba Spurs you obedi £200,000 a week. Spurs are ready to pay the amount our lives a kepe.
Spurs obedi 200,000 na Chelsea so obedi saying.
Chelsea the end the omo personal terms na actually figure number abonting.
Okay.
But it's kind of more quoted for Spurs. And Chelsea was saying Chelsea.
And I was roll Fermin Lopez di no. Ohun se Fermin Lopez di kan ya na so be hia na.
Oh, dem your boy need your Chelsea.
And na make kan say ohun se Chelsea di kan fa Fermin Lopez. I wan we later on. O ma be so di na yentimi mfa.
Say Chelsea so fa Fermin Lopez say Xavi Simons say join Chelsea no so be difficult kakra.
Okay.
Say ni Chelsea di omo boy na we personal terms. Aka Chelsea ni Leipzig.
Nti entwen so obeka London.
Obeka London.
Okay.
And like a Spurs for no so akache Leipzig for say omo ye ready to pay amount a Leipzig for ne peno. But aka say Spurs so ne boy ni be we personal terms.
I don't Chelsea achesa.
Say Chelsea person what ebo ne back from kakra na at the same time person mo ye no mo ton bi free. Enti enkosi enwumre ni ebehu bebi a boy ne ebekọ. So as it stands now ye ready eba akosi. Na eno ana na no pe wonim the Spurs for na ye. Spurs for no e convince Faustino Simons. Sese omuma brante ni ko Chelsea a ni favorite position ye bebo World Cup ni favorite position ye number 10. Sa number 10 on there is no way okosoro ba form ontimi nkotu kopama. Ana oba Spurs na number 10 ni ye ne dia because James Maddison e play at the season or ye out. Ana na mo pay bereche eze woko Arsenal. Ana ye say number 10 no mo mfa nkoma Mohamed Kudus enti oba number 10 ni ye ne dia. Ana mo me for the so mo say no Papisa Palinya ana Bentancourt omo ye deep central midfielders enti omo convince boy ni say oba playing time automatic position be ye ne dia enti ye twa enwumre say abrante fense Xavi Simons obekọ Chelsea na so obekọ Spurs ne ready ba akọ akosie na ken Nkunku a say wo join AC Milan no te say de wo kan nyame adom atina no ba akọ ne medical say de ma AC Milan no on say e 42 million euros ana Chelsea je e de free AC Milan ho guarantee and as face amount near 35 and add-ons no 7. Then Chelsea said the sale on cross to be honest. Chelsea paying for the time kodura no you murika. Yenton player there. Omo ye number 1. Na keme na woka say Nkunku de na abeka ho no. Chelsea for the aba say so far 2025-2026 season no. Eska o metimi aton players o menya no. Eye £288.1 million. Players at Chelsea at Tony.
So far, Crystal, are my
Jackson and my.
There's a target of 300 million on between. Okay.
Also already they can be cast more per 300 million. And so far Nkunku die na aba no Chelsea etimi aton players escaba no 288.1 million pounds. Say add-ons ni mpokra be ka ho a 317.4 million pounds. Chelsea ye good business. So we ton Nkunku 42 million. Now say the sale on close to be honest Chelsea dealings no omo ye adwuma pa. Na AC Milan for so omo wie Nkunku no omo so omo wie yo. AC Milan for abewura Manchester City kwaku adesin team no. AC Milan for so any Man City kasa for Manuel Akanji. Center back AC Milan for ne Manuel Akanji kasa say Manuel Akanji akwakoye 3 teams. Galatasaray, Crystal Palace and AC Milan. Eno ne yese Manuel Akanji ne de sanko be move free Man City bobo ko ma onya AC no bebo. On say City ne Galatasaray reaching agreement 50 million pounds by boy ne person be ko Turkey. Enti AC Milan esusu ani abreso betime nya Manuel Akanji.
Mami we di ntima Barca almost 60 omonje for Fermin.
Deku.
Fermin Lopez 60 million.
Aye, deku.
60 million euros.
Aye, deku.
But say 60 the Chelsea atwa
Omoko pa deku na akoye bibia no.
Also onje.
Se meeting na course no. Se minim se wa na me de se ye be transfers na ekọ nanim. Obeka ese me be ka kire o se deku ekochi abasa mpanyimfo bi no se wahwe transfer market ni ma wahwe players bi no otwa amount aye de to ma. Fermin Lopez no ya attacking midfielder na onu kura on free bench na time your Barcelona no checking the numbers. Ana checking the age. And say we consider Fermin Lopez age. We consider the numbers. Now we check players bi edis kakesi bi to ma. Enisa Barcelona tena ho na omugis kaketu bi on Fermin Lopez. Omonje 70.
Omunya 65 plus 5
Ombe okay.
Now 70.
70
for Fermin Lopez.
For Fermin Lopez. And today ko na akwakose sampanyimfo na dwen. Say sir is kana omode ba ni so.
Price wey there.
Enti 70 no aneye. Eno na omo ka che Fermin Lopez nkofo no. Ana omo so ka che Chelsea for na Chelsea for so say sa 70 no muntimi ntua. Chelsea for say omo akosoro omo ya ade kra no 60 to 65. Na unim die sie Barcelona for ye smart. Se Barca omo twan Fermin Lopez se baby akodu na Fermin Lopez. Se Fermin Lopez ka so obeti na Barca anton o ka so obekọ Barca beton. Eno na Barca for decide say se Fermin Lopez ko no mudi puduo na siche na omo da go. Omo nkoto player afoforo bi amba. No mo di Dro Fernandez eba.
Sa kwa no so ni bobo.
Dro Fernandez. Bo.
Yes, omo obi won kra no.
Omo obi on
omo twa we ma Chelsea.
Aha.
Na the Chelsea ko fa sa kra ne.
Dro Fernandez onye.
This boy.
Oje ball na. Asa ate on wine hu say ya. Enti say you ready side. Eba go say it again. Inside there, inside the baby na. Mami fa AC Milan so ni Christiansen twetwe nkomo say obetimi. Enya nti u de mami fa si na kwaku ni begin to aso nsem ne de bebre wa.
Transfer no, me yesho say yenu bebre na mo go tie bebre wa na figures ni bi wa e shock bebre. But it will be on the turn the player. Say players here. Sanity. But that doesn't pray now.
Transfers no. There is a reason why I na say it's Sisikato sporting directors. Say there is a reason why na sporting directors say ababeye crucial parts of team building. Here 3 years ago Barcelona sikasam na a worse than today. Barcelona de fa Rafinha. Barcelona de fa Jules Koundé e di free Chelsea anokote sika e available. Why Mathieu Alemany. Barcelona didn't have the money. But Alemany drew a proper strategy. Into Okowa, whilst Chelsea, any Leeds United, didn't come out about Rafinha. Chelsea agree 53 million pounds. You know? Now, Alemany, any deco, then time na deco na ye agent. Omoni boy na strike deal. Into whilst Chelsea were negotiating with the team, Barcelona were also doing well with the player. It's at least say Chelsea boy na say me Barcelona. Second ho. But a sporting director drew up a proper plan. Jules Koundé, ya turn out my Chelsea no. Alemany had agreed with the boy. Boy, and it's a man called Da Mebo Basa. Your situation might be worse. But so a good sporting director, it helps. Because of the plan about toward the amount.
because you can't the best sellers are so far Chelsea almost sell better than most of the teams. But say Barca it me just 70 million free Chelsea offer Fermin. As a Barca so my good business. Because has been drove Fernandes straight normal push on so deny day.
And no catch us say La Masia. See, and I told you say Laporta in the eyes see and again let's say pressure be ba e wa hands flick so or the beko deku so face. Because coach the first point of contact with the management deku ansa no akola Laporta ho. Inti pressure be ba obi so deku. Inti deku needs to do well because already one man player back Inigo Martinez ko Barcelona nya replacement. And now no be interview be catch ye nyina say ono die na kumam or percent all the players e cat minimum because omuntimi san kotofo from sama. Na obeda sanso asore no Fermin Lopez or debutize Danny Olmo no sanso aton. Then you expect the same coach to win you Champions League. Then you're not being fair to him. Me patrol to the bicho yase. Iti say Barcelona beton na mo supporters na come ato mu yemu a. And the figure needs to be right. 70 million euros. A quarter pounds more. It is around by 62 million pounds. And you who be as how?
Okay, in the market here.
Oh, of course, considering the today's market. No, boy, Tyler Deblin more no money than over 40 million. Tyler Deblin way more. Now, Alanga is 55 million.
Alanga is 55.
Exactly, and this is a boy who is playing in the Spanish Olympic Games, the Spanish national team, or a Barcelona player. Well, who be BAB? He's exposed to the Champions League debut. Senior last season, and Danny Olmo beji in the position boy. Inka he was there because the dream maybe next Spain for flying or Olympic Games. No matter flying about national team, he was crucial part of the team. In Barcelona for Jessica Kessia, Deco he's been criticized. So Jessica Kessia too. Transfer markets and say, "Oh, you're sporting director. 1 year with Juma year pressure beba also." You made mention of Chelsea again. Chelsea, one thing we are also not looking at. They say Chelsea for sporting director Paul Weston you for the buy. Brighton or Hove Albions. Klaus Bain and the name some top player made town. Where Brighton your parts.
Yeah, Brighton.
Exactly.
Leipzig, come on.
Exactly. What about Brighton? What about Leipzig? These are teams are omunim how to spot talent. Na ya be ye ni ye, na ya ton enter sa. Paul Stanley. Chelsea confirmed if he Brighton the Hove Albions nearby on a sporting director. Nicole partner, I was sporting director role nimu. Lawrence Steels. Lawrence Steels me no Manchester City for performance manager. And I'll call Salzburg, I'll call Leipzig, and I'll call Monaco. Inti we're combining Brighton for style and we're combining Monaco for style. So Chelsea knowing talents our markets anymore. These two sporting directors are your speciality. And I'm a director of football, Joe Shields. Honestly, why you want Manchester City one in the Musa interview? Let me tell you something. Say Chelsea for a player. What bon kwadani mu Englander? You should know say Chelsea nyane akwadane kasape obe convincing. Because Joe Shields, Paul Stanley, Titru. Lawrence Steele no. And Kwadano ma bought England under 19, under 17, under 21. They have a lot of belief in these boys. It is Chelsea Crackers or Mambo Bonibi, but all your parts of the project they easily accept it. Sanya here, Jamie Giddens. He's not a short starting lineup for Chelsea. We're free Dortmund. I bet Chelsea. Alejandro Garnacho say, Chin Chelsea na mebo. How many times they want a place nearby? Only on Mudin Koma, William Exteval, he was sorted out by lots of clubs. Or say Chelsea convinced him. So Chelsea are doing well. And they will say Chelsea projects, it is quite clear. So top place 30. Our markets in my Odim Diobey, your Palmo Pie 15. Don't want no, but for machine, money and Tony and Jiska. He's doing business about financial way, he's doing proper business. And in the same way, about the fraud Nankasaswa, he's trying to achieve. So far, watch a club World Cup. After we will see the performance in the Champions League. Well, and now I share Ruben Amorim, the interview right after the embarrassing results. Interview near 4 minutes, a little over. na obi kasa wohwɛ the orca na wahwɛ the poster then you can read him well because obi ha wotie interview no by voice nko a ebia won share am sias ye because if you want to a proper context ahwɛ ne nyina obehu the orchere ken interview no mo no wotie nkomo na papa ne di ne nyina no a mfomso no enye ono a or try the obeye bia a place no na Sanchoni kra bisa na say coach okay now what try name bebre na tactics so quickly hey enye tactics no inti dia ba no bia no say enye ono enye tactics na the same tactics at the Manchester United Kobo Europa Cup final the same tactics na last week or boy against Arsenal enye tactics no forget and say Europa Cup no di two no ho the same season or the Manchester United the 15th the same tactics. But was a tactics near the Manchester, Ebo Europa. So the problem is not tactics. Okay. Young bonkomo. Na se say nkomo ni nyina no, what say the okay character no a players no one attitude on the pitch na bad. I agree. Players na attitude bad. Nemom the ohie pa kese enra Ruben Amorim. Say Manchester United any 4th division team ibo. Na Manchester United by a lineup. Na 5 defenders and Gina Echire against a 4th division team. Papa no ankasa no. Se Manchester yen kanini bia. SSK supporters no fire no pa. The first and the biggest mistake in the game before Krana referee Beba Ben say yen started was the approach of Manchester United because we all know coach ne 3 back 5 at the back sana me bomb football no problem. But so when 4th division e bo na Manchester United up already 5 defenders. 5 defenders na Patrick Gudugu and Diego Dalot na ebo wing back. And yes, Amadi Diallo bi kra na ekobo wing back sana bibio. 5 defenders. It was absolutely wrong. Why yes, sir? Against Nkwadaya Sebi Omunimbo Nibo. Manchester United are conceded 2. I was expecting say for the sake of the game, anything and many AC Aircon, United will quickly change. Not the offensive players, the original park or so. I want about the same system, sir. Second half, and I'm so any be not dream best. No way, Fredrickson, if not the Matisse delete Hashem, like for like, the same system. 5 at the back. If you are playing 5 at the back in the English Premiership, now someone says, Metsu Asekakra, but against 4th division team. Why? What kind of embarrassment is this? Then you game no or the from so na question players and say players na attitude. Now coach, what was the attitude of putting 5 defenders against 4th division team? He kept on doing that 90 minutes. I was like, what is going on? It's the biggest problem in the game was Ruben Amorim. Where's the problem? See, Obianka said, don't believe in your ideology. So. But any game will be na Manchester United be 5 at the back. So 5 at the back mpo na game no send the money AC air no change it. So what's 5 at the back but 4-3-3 e wo game ni mu a it does not mean you've changed your ideology. In-game analysis and I say in-game style be na wasa na kakra. Then you can go back to your 5 at the back. Oh, and right there I was extremely disappointed. Manchester United, Anthony, updates. Ken, say, the last time Anthony ball, I think 2 months ago, 28th of May, how many Chelsea boy no more Bobby? When I some yam mobile. Na, what says the same man you from Fanning Yahi? Omo ye be on count. Into Oboboa, Chapapa. Na, onu no nim the oil. Because clubs are bad. He insists to say, Uncle, Abetsna. Na, what can you repeat for? Say, I can't a few days near close transfer market. Say, the Anthony Peno, the rebetis for Peno, they have it. Because rebetis all this while, or more Chayama transfer window now, Manchester United will be forced to sell cheap. Sa plan on a while and now they have Manchester United position on mope a while pepe. Now Ken. Say United for to Sheshko, Wato Cunha, Wato Imbuimo, Wato Diego Leon. All these players, Manchester United, Enya Capre, if transfer market now on the Chelsea are getting close to 300 million pounds. Manchester United one city in Pomunyebi. Because boys now kono Johnny Evans, Ericsson, all now free. One seed in Manchester United in Yebi. I can bear 5 days near 2 transfer window.
Okay.
It is a say United position our negotiation table. No, they are in a desperate position. They need to find a way to get Malaysia out of the team. Antonio was some getting out. Garnacho was some getting out. Sana na Chelsea airpay. Sana na Rebetis airpay. Sana team sana airpay Manchester United place in airpay say they will push Manchester United to the desperate point. They say negotiations and now coping we will know the kind of figures about until you know say United poor they've been shortchanged for Xavi Simons the just a Chelsea cast on peboy no.
Okay.
Ayenima mienu say boy no aka ne signature pe na wa sign contracts no e dey ama Tottenham na Chelsea fra obejai
yeah.
Na Tottenham for no they are too desperate sa na ebereche eze because ebereche eze no we are told this offer coach Ateta last minute na catch and say akwenya wo ho be so bebo Ateta informing the board of directors of man yes of free ebereche eze back no na deal necessary. Now Chelsea can do whatever they want but Chelsea no me yesusu say either Fermin or Xavi.
Okay.
Inti Chelsea Xavi Simons na die boy no ba wa London he's forcing Chelsea to make a decision. Say or the Tottenham for ni hunu na Chelsea. About too much. I say opening time no whole pre no. Honestly you're too desperate. But say Chelsea ya call and ne say boy ni mra obejai Tottenham.
Maybe Mr. We quick one with straight answer between Fermin and Xavi Simons. Oh yeah Chelsea fana ne say so choose one and your mom you know can be fine.
Mefa Fermin Lopez.
Mefa Fermin.
Okay.
Me that say.
I am a place or more at the biggest stage or experience at the biggest stage.
Me that say. I know I also and you know biggie.
Ken.
Biggie.
Ken.
Biggie Nkunku.
Ken Mesha said you're free Manchester United. So you coach. I'm a club like Manchester United. Now she season ase. Season now was chassis and only Arsenal na kwa. Now Arsenal. Now went to me and winning against Arsenal. Himself for the past 3 seasons, one of the most consistent teams in Premier League is Arsenal. And it's certainly looking at the consistency level of the Arsenal team and the kind of quality our Arsenal team now to the Ababa baby fee of their squad. All loses our game now. Say ye Old Trafford, say ye Hefa. Supporters you okay, Omo football you okay. Obi abe pardon. Ken from there, Manchester United Kokobo Fulham. It's an English Premier League game. Obe expected to be resounding results better than Arsenal there no. But Nkunku yes a drawn game. First 2 games in the turn chain. Manchester United gets another opportunity to redeem themselves. Okobo Grimsby Town. A League 2 team. 4th tier. A Ghana has a 3rd division team. And a Manchester United nene kwa kobo. Supporter be abe expect say at least sa game in nko ade. Obetimi a winning. Normal gain is our confidence and our teams in the here, players in the here to play the subsequent games. But unfortunately for Manchester United no. Anye for the first time in the history of Manchester United. And for one bad record Amorim Baba be breaki and after we set it out to there's another bad or unwanted record. A team from the 4th tier, a Manchester United a free cup game. A bin see that. I see for the first time. It would national general on Tiasia. But I dear Bakwami who you say the problems the coach has been complaining about. A problem say back to hand Manchester United. And now let's look at the performance of Onana as a goalkeeper for Manchester United. Honestly, a performance for Manchester United. Goals are United conceded here. When they got to the penalties, there were times I ain't take kick no none that form that. And Sana ya bobo no.
We go keep screen na yo.
Her picture na that screen so no.
Akwana me bobo.
You more bono.
But I do me who am manjendi.
Ken, there are other pictures.
Manjendi.
Meba.
Meba. Manjendi.
Meba Ken.
There are we ni pabonini.
Meba. There are ones a Photoshop do. There are other ones as player na kick ball. The 90 ball no na okay this one.
This one there.
We na make one asem no.
We there.
We na make one asem. The 90 ball no na obe keke no. No na da form da.
Engineer say Catrice ball ne bakakra. Ebi o cross and second but still ontimi yim.
Even one nensa kano. That kind of strength in the power. Oh, the be pushy ball na away. Onana ntimi.
Na kwa me treche about sa goalkeepers no mom nsem den o mom nsem emre so Onana ka mom nsem emre no.
Ene de emre kwa emre pa.
Chesa wodie.
Me sure say me kura me. Seriously speaking, these are problems sir. Aha Manchester United bobo no. And now look at the performance of Manuel Ugarte. If not for Kobe Menu, Manchester United coach in Mpo, any player no Manchester United team no. And I say Opeso playing time here problem no. Look at the performance of Kobe Menu yesterday. He was the only player. No many that's all Manchester United team in Finfin. For Ugarte the least said about him the better. I was a Manchester United pe kwa so. Now brand any free bobo ko ni medical. Back in when you na you beka dia fa coach no. But it has gotten to that point that I feel say Manchester United has a decision to take. It is either you back the coach with the kind of signings obey here and I say you sack him. One man a juma so on yemfama. One man is our top players libya no cre. But players now what no. What's identify problems of Manchester United team nimu. And until that make up problems are ever back behind Manchester United. During the transfer window, yeah, coach any goalkeepers be a dinkomo. And no person mobile Manchester United goalkeepers. In Pennyphone say statistically, omanya data be o Manchester United team ni mu. I chase goalkeepers ne o say no. You good. O mo betimi atena no maye adwuma Manchester United. It's in common coach ni Emiliano Martinez dey no. Omo nyi sika nkonko fa goalkeeper mfama. Yesterday the goalkeeping department was one of the reasons we lost the game. And then the defensive midfielder can want him so being Carlos Baleba. And now, a sign so back at the Babe Hante Manchester United Bobo because and on American the performance of Ugarte, it was very poor. It is our problems we now identify and found what top players in Ibino. Clearly, problems in how Manchester United with team anymore. Ken again, Manchester United Bobo Kono at the Kuntia and found coach tactics and system. Obia be here so better quality players. Because say a bedroom mrebia coach system and the tactics betimi faili. Et ye be here individual quality. No one make a difference in the Manchester United. She Amorim nyade e no kremeji tumpa. But Manchester United players libi and hide behind system and tactics. Now umbeji £200,000 a week. Now umbe basa Manchester United. Just because Ankoya ibeblebu coach. And yes Anka Pep Guardiola mo. Ebe ko lower division teams akwa for the Ababa Premier. No more the Ababa Champions League. And Kosoro be kwa for Shakhtar. Ni amana average players no the Ababa Champions League. System and tactics alone cannot do the job. And into that team ni be boka. No top quality players. Players now Manchester United tomu animu no. What was their performance yesterday for the club? On a day a coach in the system ne tactics failure. Me expect say against Grimsby Town ken. Say coach and na bench mboa. E was Manchester United quality ni team win game no. But the performance of the players and run any Amorim na be boni din because Nyema Nkoye and I was a coach in Ankasa Tenase. No rewriting in notes, no sa Nyema ba kumienu because coaches need be feel so you too predictable. The game against Fulham Bowie and Fulham coach in a kind. Or see the only man said the two base midfielders for Manchester United. Double 10 man support yomo. It's in the 4-2-3-1 no or the three midfielders you overcrowd your movie. No man Alex will be a baba beka. No one 4 midfielders I they will take over the midfield. And clearly happened. It's the coach in Sontinase, normally writing in notes. Ken Kakrebi on Nkunku. Nkunku making a move to AC Milan. And I say out of Chelsea. One of the best news I'm at in this transfer window. I am saying this because say me amete ha. Obi ntimi convince me say Nkunku a bad player. Only say when you a bad stint our Chelsea bobo ko mo. Nkunku na ye nimni in the Bundesliga. So bobo now be winning the Bundesliga player of the season. Clearly, it's the kind of quality Okita. Obe Bobo now on number 9. Now bet me aje top scorer of Bundesliga mu. It's quality award. So on 4 players, ebe to about the VDV award. Professional players award Germany. Ebe to about you best player of the season. Na players na kasa be who say ya some see na best player. Na ye players but no nimbo bo chen ye no. It's the kind of quality a player no. But at Chelsea near amfa. So if you are getting another opportunity to a club like AC Milan, na o kono so no player friend say Rafael Leao and so a player position na obon Nkunku Bobby but ono ne pra nti they are going to need someone obegina honum kopem say Rafael Leao obeba na niema akọ nkan dia ma no the game against Cremonese wo hwe ya Rafael Leao free mu no mo lack a lot ewo animu honum and I feel say as so mo hwe na omo ye ho adwuma enso ewo ho na Nkunku opportunity na onya no o make sure say he's going to make it count so oba Chelsea na amfa unya another one and nso amfa na ekoye Joao Felix die ni bi na wo te ko wachi. So getting this opportunity o make sure say he's going to make it count na niema be se Sadio player no.
Well, me that say Biggie.